Hey there, YouTube. I'm here with another knife unboxing for you today. This is something that just arrived from DLT Trading. Thanks, DLT, for the fast shipping. We'll go ahead and open this up. I'm using the Hogue Deca. Escaped me for a second there. Very familiar knife model. The word just slipped my mind for a second there. And there's a reason I'm using the Deca, which is a Magnacut blade and Wharncliffe profile, which will become clear in a minute. Okay, got some paperwork and take that out. Got a sticker from DLT. Thanks, DLT. And here we go. Got some packing paper. Wrapping up a couple of boxes here. From Hinderer. We've got the Magnacut XM-18 3.5 skinny slicer and the XM-18 3.5 in s45vn fatty Wharncliffe. All right. Got the sticker here, 2018 Blade Show Most Innovative American Design. This is a 2023 model. Both of these are okay. So in the box we've got all kinds of goodies as usual. We've got Hinderer knives sticker, hand assembled and tuned card, and then we've got a set of washers for changing out the pivot. We can stick with the ball bearing pivot assembly that's in there now, or we can replace that with either nylon or phosphor bronze washers. Okay, Battle Bronze, s45vn. That little logo right there is for the tri-way pivot. Okay, it's a frame lock, titanium frame, titanium liner on this side with G10 overlay, G10 scale. Look at that Wharncliffe blade. I really like the finish on these blades. The working finish is what Hinderer calls it, and it's different from the stone-washed finish. And they call this one the Fatty. It is pretty substantial. Let's see how it compares with some other Wharncliffes. Here's the Wharncliffe we used to open the box. This is the Deca, okay, from Hogue, which is quite a bit lighter and smaller. One of the most iconic Wharncliffe knives ever is the Leek Kershaw. This version of it is in CPM 154. We've got the 80 20.5, which is more of a sheep's foot than a Wharncliffe, but you see some similarities. Fairly straight across the edge of the blade. Spyderco makes several Wharncliffes. Here is the Yojimbo As you can see, it's actually about the same sharpened edge. We've got a choil here, finger choil, which provides excellent ergonomics on this knife. There's not so much a finger choil, but there is a flat area in the ricasso that you can use to choke up on the Yojimbo. This particular one is in crew wear, but the sharpened edge, the Hinderer has just a hint, well, maybe almost 1/4 of an inch, 1/8 to 1/4 of an inch more sharpened edge than the Yojimbo. Of course, that all disappears when we compare it to the Yojimbo, which is quite a bit bigger. Also from Spyderco in the Wharncliffe department, we've got the swayback. Okay, less aggressive looking, but still a flat blade edge. Good old Gerber is putting out a little bit, they've upped their game a little bit with the Wharncliffe version of the fastball. And here's a Kaiser. This is the VK1FL titanium frame lock. So really kind of, this is an s45vn. Comparable materials, but not comparable build quality. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the Kaiser. It just doesn't have the same ultra premium feel as the Hinderer. And of course, it's not made in the USA like the Hinderer is. Okay, so there's a quick look at our Wharncliffe. An s45vn with the working finish, red G10 handle scales, and battle bronze anodized titanium. Really very excellent flipping action right out of the box. But we've got one more Hinderer here today. Another XM-18.5, but this one, rather than being a fatty, is a skinny. Got the same goodies in the box there. Tri-way pivot hardware and stickers and card, etc. This one's got blue anodized titanium, which looks really good, actually. And this one is in Magnacut. And this is the slicer with a choil, right? Let me show you a no-choil slicer for comparison. Alright, so this is a no-choil slicer. Right? They call it no-choil, although it does still have a sharpening choil, it just doesn't have a finger choil. But you can see that because of that, we lose a place to put our finger for choking up, but we gain a little bit of edge. usable edge. And this one is skinny, whereas this is the standard, not skinny. It's just a little bit thicker, right? And a bit heavier. Magnacut, of course, is very much in vogue right now. Here's another Deca in Magnacut. And here's another red frame lock flipper. This is not in Magnacut, but this is in Sleipner steel. This is the Line Steel SR11. Red aluminum instead of red G10. And this has the working finish. Really attractive. So I have a little thought about Magnacut, which is that it's an excellent steel, and I predict that people will be kind of sick of it in a few years. Not sick of it because of its performance or because of the way it sharpens or anything like that. Just sick of how ubiquitous it will become. You know what another really excellent steel is? CPM S30V. And S30V is a great steel. It's a very common steel at this point. People are tired of it. They don't really have any good reason to be tired of it other than that it's common. It still performs fantastically, but people are tired of it because they've got a bunch of knives that are in S30V. In a handful of years from now, people are going to have a bunch of knives that are in Magnacut because the boom right now, everybody's adopting Magnacut for good reason. It's a good steel, right? Same reason that S30V became ubiquitous was because it's a good steel. It was among the best steels of its time. I don't think that people are sick of it at this point because there are so many better steels available. I think most steels are still going to offer sort of similar compromises. But I think people are just they're gonna already have 5 or 10 knives in their collections that are in Magnacut, and so they're gonna be wanting to look for something else, just for variety, not for better performance. But we're not there yet. We're still at the point where Magnacut is the new kid on the block, and people are excited to get it. And it's absolutely a great steel. S45vn is a great steel too. Right? All right. Well, let me leave you with a shot of these two together. It's two new Hinderer knives. And this is not a review. I just unboxed these things. Just a first look, and some side by sides. Let's look at the spine on for the difference between the fatty and the skinny. There you go. So fatter in the blade, fatter in the handle. I'm going to tell you that the red and blue looks better than I thought it would. I thought I was going to like the red and bronze color better, and I like it fine, but I'm in, now that I have it in hand, I'm really liking the red and blue contrast. Hinderer just does such a fantastic job. And all the details, all the hardware is excellent, fit and finish is excellent, action is excellent, lockup just absolutely rock solid. And of course, price tag reflects that. These went for $4.25 and each, and they sold out in minutes. Okay, thanks. Like and subscribe, all the things. Bye-bye.